Well, welcome everyone. Today we have Liz Christensen. She is the author of Edgar's Ghost Girlfriend in the Second Chance anthology. Liz Christensen is the host and producer of the In the Telling podcast and the She Made Me Do It web series. She's a writer, director, choreographer, film actress, audiobook narrator, and hiker. The youngest of 13 children in a blended family, she's the mother of 2 teenagers and married to the love of her life. Her best scars come from being an obstacle course racer. She graduated magna cum laude from the University of Utah with a BFA and is pursuing her Master's of Arts in English teaching. You can find more of her work at lizzylizzyliz.com. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you write.
I'm interested in entertainment of like all types and stripes and all varieties, but primarily I find myself writing romances. Not that they stick strictly within the romance genre, but romance creeps into everything I'm writing, if not as a primary storyline or the primary relationship, certainly as an important side element.
Oh, I love that. And what inspired, then that kind of like goes into the next question. What inspired this story that you wrote for like the Second Chance? I know you had it like kind of before, but what inspired it?
So I was trying to write out of genre. I really wanted to do a mystery where the victim was speaking to the detective from beyond the grave, kind of a thing. But not very overtly, and that he started to fall in love with the murder victim. And it wasn't until he started to fall in love with the murder victim that he started to be aware of like being haunted by the murder victim. But my characters were like, no, that's not what we're doing. So I started writing, and she was like, no, I didn't die a violent death, and he doesn't care about looking up stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now. And so I just sort of followed them and then thought, well, maybe I'll get back to that other one sometime, because my idea from that is such a far cry from what this is that I haven't been satisfied by that. Like, that idea is still haunting me. So I love this thing, and I love that my characters vied for their own situation independent of what I thought they were about, and I just sort of followed them through with it.
I love that. Well, I really like your story. I like how short it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a long story, but it's really nice that you can read it very quickly in one setting. So I like that a lot. But yeah, what else do you have in store for us? Like other projects, like it could be writing, or like you are an actress too, like anything related to you.
I have another romance short story coming out in another anthology, Best of Utah Poetry and Prose for 2022, I think. That's pretty within the genre. That's pretty typical romance. I also do most of my audiobook acting is in the romance genre, and I just recently released a Regency romance audiobook under Victoria Lynn is the author, and it's the second in his series called Netherfield's Duchess, and it plays around with Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice characters. And then I have one coming out from Allie Kensington that is an original Regency romance. So no Jane Austen throwbacks. A lot of my period romance narrations are within Jane Austen realms, but Allie's is not. And that's called The Duke's Secret. And it's been published for a while, so it's got like a little fan group that I think is really excited to hear that narrated. So
yay,
yeah, more romance is coming.
Okay, romance is just great. It makes everything better.
I think so.
Yeah, cool. Well, do you have any other thoughts or any things that you want people to know before we end?
I think they should definitely come check out this anthology. It's a great way to have a variety of things on a topic that you like. It's super easy to dig in on one, or just be like, that's not my jam, and skip over to the next one, and all packaged in one nice delivery. So
that's my favorite thing about anthologies, because then you can kind of like get each author's like actual style without really like having to read a novel. Like it's like a preview novel
Yeah,
set.
you don't have to like
Mhm.
commit to a long-term relationship with them. It's sort of like speed dating, and
Yeah,
you have an
exactly. Oh, I
easy,
love that.
convenient out.
Oh,
So
I love that so much. Yes. Cool. Well, thank you so much. And if you have any other things, like we'll add it into the description below. But yeah, thank you, Liz. And then thanks, readers who watch this.
bye-bye.